far away to me. I didn't know the production process at all, so I never expected to become an actress. But ever since I was young, I loved singing and dancing, and then I was admitted into a dance academy. After I was admitted, a director spotted me to become an actress, so it was almost that I was destined to act.
你平时开车就这么慢吗？
怎么了？
没劲。
怎么没劲了？
就是没劲。开摩托车就要有开摩托车的样子，你开得太慢。
开摩托车应该是什么样子啊？
施瓦辛格啊，没有施瓦辛格也得像马特·迪龙。
我不像喽。
差远了。
我是怕我开快了。 我是怕我开快了你受不了，
你才受不了呢。
那我们试试。
试试就试试。
Zhou River was your breakout role, and you won Best Actress at the Paris Film Festival. What was your experience like of making that film and then of watching its success?
In terms of the way movies are shot, the way we filmed Zhou River was very freestyle. Also, I was able to work with younger and more creative directors on set. The award brought me pride and excitement, of course. But when I was on my way home back to the hotel, I felt a bit lost. I'm not sure why I felt that way, even today. But I realized that even though it feels great to win the award, it still means you need to keep going on this long journey ahead. This doesn't really mean anything.
Your body of work is very varied indeed. Let's talk about Perhaps Love. That won a lot of awards, and it was the first musical to be filmed in China in, I think, about 40 years. What was it like doing something like that? Because, you know, musicals in China, not really that big.
It's precisely because of the lack of musicals in China. Also, I watched a lot of Bollywood musicals when I was young. I really enjoyed those musicals. On top of that, it was a new way to express oneself. I liked the story, the cast, the director, so altogether it was perfect.
Which has been the role that's pushed you the most as an actress?
Li Mei and Feng Sheng. I played a taxi driver in The Equation of Love and Death, and I played a spy in The Message.
The Message is a World War II espionage film. Is it true that you had an emotional breakdown when you were filming it?
Yes. 因为风声这个角色是我第一次。
The role in The Message was the first time that I needed to hold things in and withdraw a bit when acting. It is relatively easier to let go of emotions and have that release when acting, but it's hard to withdraw and hold things in. Also, the character was constantly living on the edge and facing death, so I felt the pressure from the role as well.
我去揭发你，
非常好。我要是能死在你手上，无话可说。
Is it also true that you got through that time with the help of alcohol and sleeping pills?
对，因为他这个间谍，他
Yes, it's true.
出场就是喝醉的。
Because the spy was an alcoholic and she was drunk in the first scene, so I had to drink to act.
因为我觉得喝酒。
Also, I didn't think I'd really know how to act drunk because of the change in behaviors, so I decided to make it authentic.
Method acting in the extreme. Well, you know, sitting here, you seem in perfect health to me, which is a very good thing. You mentioned The Equation of Love and Death. that was in 2008, and that also won you several awards. It does have an intriguing plot. As you say, you're a cab driver and you're searching for your missing boyfriend.
我没有别的意思，我没有别的意思，我知道是你，你可以不要我，可是你告诉我好不好？你告诉我，我不会死追着你的，告诉我好不好？你告诉我好不好？
What drew you to that role?
她的强大。
The power and strength of the taxi driver.
非常普通的女孩。
Even though she was a very normal girl, she had such a powerful heart.
一个内心。
Also, her stubbornness, her story, and the extreme situation she was in.
In 2008, the UN Development Programme named you its first national Goodwill Ambassador because of your dedication to working to preserve the environment around you. Is that not an uphill battle in a place like China, which is so concerned right now with industrial output?
要把它看作不是，也因为我觉得在
You have to view it the same anywhere. It doesn't matter where you conduct an environmental awareness program.
要让更多人知道。
To increase environmental awareness means to make people understand and start preserving the environment in their everyday life.
因为现在中国政府也非常努力。
Also, I think the Chinese government is very determined to change the environmental conditions in China.
这个是真的，它不是。
This is not a movie. This is a real threat. So it's more important to increase awareness regardless of where you are.
的话，我觉得这些不重要，你只要认识到这个问题去做就好。
Your image is one of the ultra clean-cut, wholesome girl that everybody wants, every woman would want her son to marry. It is, though, because of that image that you really are a marketing man's dream in this town. The face of Motorola and Olay and Casio, amongst others. How close is that to the real you?
我想每个人都有很多面，对，然后。
I think there are many faces to everyone. I also have my bad sides.
都有。
Also, I think everyone is trying to improve their shortcomings to become more wholesome.
上的那个。
I have a lot of shortcomings, so it's 50-50.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet you. It was really good fun, thanks.
And the show doesn't stop here. You can check out more Talk Asia interviews online at CNN.